Good morning, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Really quickly, I just want to say my post yesterday got a couple people upset, and they thought that I meant the divine feminine as at fault and is the bad person and all these other things. And I just want to explain that that is not what I meant at all. If you haven't seen my picture post, it's on my community page. All it is saying is, in terms of twins, with you guys mirroring each other and having the same energy, right? If you are not together, there is a reason for that. Okay. I'm not saying the reason is fully your fault. It's what I'm saying is it's also not the masculine's full fault. Some of the divine feminines strictly blame their masculine for not coming forward, for not making decisions. But it's not that easy because this is a shared energetic connection. Okay, so if you're not together, there is something also inside of you that is resisting the connection. Okay, that doesn't mean you're the bad person. It just means take a look at yourself as well, and heal whatever that is. If that's fear, if that's you're just not in alignment with being in union in the 3D. That's all that I was saying about that. I wasn't calling anybody a bad person or blaming the divine feminines. I'm just saying it's a shared connection. It's not just them. Okay? That's all. So, now that that is explained, today my reading is going to be a little different. I'm going to do the blocks for the masculine right now, the blocks for the feminine, and the blocks for the connection, okay? Because divine feminine, I know when the masculines ghost you and they come and go, and that puts you in a place of feeling very upset. So when I said that, I totally understand why you would get upset with that. Some of you are like, yes, hallelujah. I was just thinking the same thing. So it could, indicate different parts of the journey that we're all on, for some to understand and for some to get triggered by that. And that's fine. I don't care about triggering people. I know some people put trigger warning or whatever. Triggering yourself or having things trigger you is actually really, really good, because then you have a chance to look at that and react in a different way and understand and heal that. And so, for people to put trigger warning, I just think that's absolutely ridiculous. People should be triggered so they can heal. Okay. So as much as you might be mad at me right now, it is for your own good. All right. So if you were triggered by my post, instead of turning that anger towards me, don't kill the messenger, guys. I am just saying what spirit wants me to say. Okay. So with the twin flame card here, and I just saw 322. What are the blocks right now for the masculine? What are the blocks right now for the masculine? Oh, quick update. Mine and my masculine's oracle cards are almost finished. I'm so super excited. What they are messages straight from his mouth, from his mind, from his soul that he provided for me. So they are cards from an actual divine masculine in times of separation, what they actually think and feel. So it's about the closest you're going to get. None of them are from me. They're all straight from him. So you can have an understanding of where your masculine is without him having to say those things. Okay. So they're almost done. They will be for sale. I'm so excited about it. All right, now let's get to business. It's 4 minutes. All right. What are the blocks for the masculine right now? We have separation, a broken heart, compromise, regret, stuck, We have inner child on the top of the deck and observer on the bottom. We also have settling, grief, okay? So for the masculines, they are settling in some kind of situation. The reason being is because something that happened in their childhood, whether that is conditioning that they have to stay in this situation for some reason. They have to be a part of that. They could have children they don't want to let down. They could be married. They could be in a relationship, or they could just be none of the above. Karmic energy is anything that's unhealthy for you. So they could literally be stuck in a job, right? That they're supposed to leave to help them grow. And that is what they're thinking about. They have so many regrets for not coming forward. All right. Most of them feel like they have no balls, right? Like, why am I such a pussy? I can't move forward. I feel just so stuck here. But that all stems from not being in alignment with themselves. They are scared. All right. That doesn't make it okay. I know some of you are like, well, that's not okay. I get it. All right. It's annoying, but that's the truth. That's facts. Whatever happened in their childhood, abandonment, neglect, codependency, feeling like they're stuck in situations because they feel obligated to fulfill those things for this person, place, or thing. Okay. They feel stuck in the mud. They have lots of regrets. They do want to compromise about something. So either they're compromising with another person, finally, about this situation. Some of them are going to counseling, which is great, if they find the right counselor. But the separation between you guys, the distance that they feel is going to push them into deeper regret because they don't have access to you, okay? One of my DM's card says, the harder I fight against what my soul wants, the harder it becomes. Or the longer I fight what my soul wants, right? Because your soul wants what it wants. It's never going to go away. And that's what they're finally understanding. I chose to stay in this situation because I thought that was best. And now I regret my decisions for years and years of trying to make whatever the situation is work because of issues that stem from childhood. They're finally talking about those things. They're finally thinking about those things so they can clear that energy up. What is this compromise? So we do have the Phoenix. That is great. That is a renewal. That is growth. That is changing their mind, right? Which is what is desperately needed for them because their soul and their mind fight so much all the time that they're in a constant state of, I don't know what to do. We have abundance that's in reverse. They're not happy wherever they are. I don't care if you see it on social media. I don't care if they tell you I am so happy. They are lying, okay? They are not happy. Not at all. And then we have act. So what are they compromising with this person about? Breakup, separation, okay? It also says abandonment, which is interesting because most of them feel like if they leave this karmic energy, they are abandoning something or someone, which isn't the truth because that person or thing needs to grow on its own as well. So these things are meant to happen not only for the masculine to grow, but also for their karmic person or their soulmate or their job or whatever it is to grow from that. So that's being talked about. Or they're talking about in counseling, look, I'm not happy here. I don't have a positive mindset. I tried to stay in a positive mindset, but then I go home and it's just awful. There's no love. There's no passion. There's nothing besides me feeling blah, right? I'm just not happy. And they are changing their mind on the things that they have told you before, right? Oh, I'm staying with this person. I love you like a friend. They're changing their mind on that. The reason they say those things is to try to push you away because the more they're with you, the more they see, wow, this person, I really love this person, but I'm in this other situation and that's not right for me to do either, right? They don't want to be a bad person. What are the blocks for the feminine right now? So we've got destruction. We've got vibrations. We've got purge and abandoned, right? Because you guys are always mirroring each other, which goes back to my post yesterday. I don't care if you've worked on abandonment issues. There could still be a sliver of that or codependency in there somewhere that you need to let go of. Okay, if you're feeling triggered right now, I'm not sorry about that. I'm just not. You could be feeling very, very upset. Destruction is happening in your life. What these cards are saying is that you still have work to do and you need to raise your vibrations. That's what it's saying. Don't kill the messenger. Okay, I can't help what comes out in these cards. What is this destruction for the divine feminines? The destruction for you is, first of all, feeling like this whole relationship with your masculine is over. Not having any faith that they're going to come back. And you are not okay with them not coming back. So you're not taking the necessary steps to move forward in your life. You're staying in a stagnant energy because you're waiting for them to come back because you're so afraid and you feel very abandoned by them, okay? You're so afraid that they're never going to come. And you can't be in that mind space. If that is your mind space, you need to change it. We do have healing heart. So what else is this destruction? You're healing from this codependency issues that you have, right? Addiction, codependent, obsession, controlling. So even if you are not controlling, right? But you still have obsessive thoughts about your masculine, or let's say that subsided a little bit, but you're so scared to move forward because what if they never return? Then all of this would be for nothing, right? But it's not for nothing. You have to look at your life from meeting them until now. How have you changed? What have they helped you become? A better person. For all of you, a better person. And if you say no, then you have bitterness in you from being hurt. Instead of using that as fuel to grow, you're using it as fuel to stay in stagnant energy. And some of you aren't going to like that, but it is what it is. We have sunglasses, which is watching, looking, right? Some of you are focusing so much on social media. You need to stop that. But most of you get signs every single day, right? It's just shoved in your face. And I know, because it happens to me, it is the most annoying thing when you're trying to move forward. You're trying not to think about it. You're trying to focus on other things. And this person is just being thrown in your face constantly, right? Yes. You're sick of it. You want it to end. It's causing you to spiral down into a very dark place. The reason being is so you can lift yourself up out of that. Why are the divine feminines feeling abandoned? Karmic relationship. So your masculine in this reading is in some kind of karmic energy. This stuck, settling, feeling like they have to be somewhere. You feel abandoned because they pick somebody else over you. And that is awful. The same thing happened to me over and over and over again. You know what I've learned from that? That I needed a lot of rejection to be able to understand that I am worth love. Okay? Because I was in a karmic relationship for years, feeling so unloved. I needed that to happen. I needed me to feel abandoned like that for me to be able to grow and understand that I don't need somebody to prove that I'm worth something, right? We have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change. That is why that is happening, you guys, so you can transition. I know you're heartbroken. Heartbroken why? Because of the runner, because of the lies. We've got the mask here, but guess what? You are mirrors. You are mirrors. This is all for a reason. So it's not as simple as, oh, they keep running, they're lying about how they feel. Yeah, I get it. It fucking sucks. But you have to look at the deeper meaning of that. And this is the block for you, Divine Feminine. This karmic relationship, you want it to be over. You don't understand why they're there. If you've never truly been in a karmic situation, you wouldn't understand how hard it is to get out of those things. I do. That's why I was supposed to go through it, so I could help everybody else understand how difficult it is for them to leave those situations. We've got the Phoenix again. So you are growing. You are transforming. And I hope that this reading changes your mind and opens your perspective on a bunch of different things. We do have keys on a ring. Making a decision, okay? It also says one night stand, which is just popping out to me, which means some of you are feeling like you were just sex to your masculine. That's why you feel abandoned, because, oh, they come to have sex with me and then they leave. You are allowing them to have sex with you and then leave. You are much more than that. Pick yourself up. We have coffee cup. Meeting, conversing, feeling uplifted, friendship. Their friendship meant the most to you, right? They're your best friend. And then they left. And then they came back and then they left again. And the cycle continues. That friendship is still there, you guys. They did not abandon you. Most of you, if you were to call your masculine because you needed them, they would be there for you. Even if you haven't talked in 6 months or a year, most of you, unless your masculine is deep, deep in hermit mode, they will answer you and they will say, oh my God, I'm here for you because you're also their best friend. They know that, okay? So that's why you're feeling abandoned. You have to purge that. You have to understand why the things are happening and you have to let them go. I'm going to pick up all these cards so I can reuse them for the connection. Spirit, what is the block together for the connection of the twins? What are the main blocks right now? What are the main blocks in the connection for the twins? Settling in a family situation. That could be you, that could be them, that could be both of you, right? Because you mirror each other. So if they're settling in a family situation, you're also settling for something. It could be a family member. You're doing things you don't want to do to keep the peace. We've got deception. We've got conclusions. Okay, you both are the key to each other. We've got destruction again. So it's not just you feeling destruction, Divine Feminine. It's also the masculine, because you both are awakening every single day. You are triggered because the universe is giving you opportunities to grow. We've got tribe. That is that friendship, right? You guys are so distant. And again, with that third party situation, they could be with somebody else and you're all alone over here. So I understand. But we do have balancing the scales. If you balance yourself, your masculine will follow. Okay? And I know some of you just said, well, I shouldn't have to do this for them to follow. Like, I get it. Why don't they have to do things first? Because you're the more aware one. That's what you signed up for before you came here. We do have action. So there is action coming for both of you. You both are feeling you want to take action towards each other, which is great. Except for, I got a piece of hair on me. Except for there's so much deception and destruction surrounding the connection right now. But you guys having a conversation and both of you being triggered by that, there will be a conclusion as to why. Okay, it will unlock something in both of you. So if your masculine comes forward to talk to you, even if it's for them not to stay forever right now, speak to them. Okay? What are the blocks in the shared energy for the twins? So most of this reading is about a karmic relationship. So there's somebody else in the picture that kills you. It also kills them, guys. What the hell? I don't see any hair on me, but I feel it. We've got cassette, which is outdated thinking, replaying events over in your head, conditioning, right? From childhood. I have to stay with this person for whatever fucking reason. Heartbroken. You're both heartbroken. It's not just you, Divine Feminine. And I know some of you are like, well, if they cared enough, they would be here. That's not the way it works in a twin flame connection, okay? It is energetic. This is not a 3D regular normal connection. We have date, meeting someone new, get back out there, plan, set a date. So they do want to see you just as much as you want to see them. Sometimes they self-sabotage, okay? Sometimes you're both working on it so much, even if you don't know. You might not know, oh, they're not admitting to me what they want or what they feel, so that means that they don't feel it. That is not the truth, okay? That is not the truth at all. And I know personally, that is facts because I went the longest without talking to mine. And then he gave me this letter for the cards. And the things on there are just completely astonishing. It's like, what? I didn't even, you know what I mean? So it's like, you don't know. You don't know what they're thinking. They're fighting battles every single day you have no idea about. I've got photograph, looking at your photos, missing you. Nostalgia. So the same thing. When you're missing them, they're missing you. Okay. But this karmic relationship is the forefront of what is a block in the connection. But if they have a karmic relationship, you have some kind of karma in your life. Okay. There's some kind of resistance that you are also having along with them. I'm not saying it's your fault that it's there. I'm saying that's just how it is. All right, Spirit, is there anything else I need to know about the twins right now? Is there any action being taken in, what is today? In the next week or so? If this video is really old when you're watching it, it's just because it's meant for you right now. Is there any action being taken within the next week? Is there any kind of action being taken? I got the death card. So I'm going to take that as no action. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords. We do have the Ace of Wands. And we do have Judgment. So over the next week, what's going to continue to happen is they are transforming. You are transforming. This family situation that they have going on, or you have going on, is going to continue to be shoved in both of your faces, saying, wake up, we're not happy here, we don't want to be here. Okay? It's going to cause a lot of anxiety because how do I really get out of this? And it's going to push them and you forward to start a new beginning. Now, this could be for you, Divine Feminine, in terms of walking away from a third-party situation because you're more than that. You're not a mistress or a side piece, okay? You are already married to your masculine before you even came to Earth. So you have to understand, you being in a third-party situation and allowing that to happen is not, it's not a matter of, oh, I want them, so I'm going to stay in this situation. You have to choose yourself. So this is you leaving a third-party situation. If you've already left that, there's something, some karmic energy surrounding money, work, family that you need to leave, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety, okay? There is better times for both of you. The masculines are also going through this transition about leaving a karmic situation, about leaving a job, about, they could have the fear to lose a bunch of money if they leave a marriage. Well, you can make more money, and that's what they're going to understand. There is better things on the horizon. Okay? Whew, you guys are getting my blood pressure up. All right, I'm just going to do messages. If you guys want a personal reading, my email is below. Go join my free Facebook group. I'll put that below. Go follow me on Instagram. I'll put that below. If you guys want to join mine and Melissa's subscription group, lots of readings, cleansings, daily updates, love letters. It's a good time in there. All right, masculine, what do you want to say? I am restless and anxious. I want to communicate with you, but it's not time yet. Trust in me. I'm figuring out my feelings. I'm confronting those around me. This is very important. Also, my masculine said the same thing. I know I have to be open and honest with everybody in my life because I can't fight what my soul wants anymore. This is speaking their truth, finally. Okay? It just takes time. I'm healing past life trauma. I'm scared. Too many changes too fast. So with that awakening, it's happening very quickly, and they could freak out and start to resist that. That doesn't mean they don't love you. All right. What do you want to say? Oh, hold on. I got to let my dogs out. Go. Okay. I miss you. I want to touch you. I dream of you often. I'm learning to forgive myself, which is very important because they feel so guilty. I've got Here by Me by 3 Doors Down. They want you to listen to that. I need space. Give them space. Let them go. They have their own journey as well. Let them fly. Love them enough to allow them on their own journey. You deserve the best, and that's not me. Some of them are feeling this way. That guilt, that, wow, I can't give my divine feminine everything. So she deserves somebody better, and they are growing from that as well. Yes, I love you, but I can't imagine hurting someone I love so much. This is the first time. Oh, this is the masculine saying, I love you, but I don't understand why I hurt you. So when you get hurt by your masculine, they're not doing it maliciously. They're not doing it on purpose. They really don't understand how they could love somebody so much but continue to hurt them. Okay? It's because of the growth. It's because that is how they trigger you in order to grow. They're not consciously making that decision. You are an angel. And then it jumps right into, you make me so horny. Okay. We always get that card because the sexual energy between the twins is just off the charts. How can we make this work? We've got 11-11. So you could be seeing this. They're also seeing this. I don't want to hurt anyone. Now someone just said, oh, so they don't want to hurt the karmic, but they can hurt me. You have to understand that you are them. Right? So when they hurt you, they are hurting themselves. When they hurt themselves, it's because they don't feel worthy or enough to choose themselves. It is not them hurting you on purpose. I can hear you when you speak to me telepathically. Text me so that there is communication coming, okay? If you don't text them, look, if you've been thinking, man, should I text them? I've been really feeling like it. Go ahead. I'm not telling you to. Do not come back for me and say, oh, I text them. They didn't say anything. Use your own discernment on that. It's hard for me to express my feelings, which we know. All right, guys. I know today was kind of deep. You know how I like it deep. All right. Use it to the best of your ability to help yourself change instead of getting angry with what I said. Okay? I love you. Bye.